folks. Good morning. Welcome. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this glorious Monday of Labor Day. Labor Day weekend. Hope your Labor Day weekend is going swell, continuing very nicely as I am joined today by Kevin Bushur along with Amy Ellis. We are going to talk today about a program that you may not know a ton about. I know I don't know a ton about it because I think it's kind of an age-related thing, right? Probably.
It is.
For the most part. That's when people learn about Meals on Wheels, and we'll talk with Kevin and Amy about that here at length. You're going to learn all kinds of stuff and how you can help folks at the Meals on Wheels to help feed folks in the community. So we'll do all that here in just a little bit. Happy Labor Day. Let's tell you a few things going on in the community, some community events taking place in and around your area today. You would think a holiday there wouldn't be much going on. However, there's a ton going on here on Labor Day. Folks have parades and stuff all over the place. Over in Kinmundy today, it's the Kinmundy Homecoming. The Kinmundy Lions Club and South Central FFA, they are sponsoring the annual Labor Day Homecoming. They're going to have a car show at 9 a.m., parade at 2, bounce houses as well as pony rides. They'll start at 10 a.m. The community center over there in Kinmundy will have a chicken dinner from 11 to 1 p.m. The food hall will be open from 7 to 1, and food trucks will also be available. If you haven't been to the Kinmundy Labor Day Festival, it encompasses the whole community. There's no one spot where you'll be able to find something to do. And again, the parade is at, did it say 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock for the big parade. So you'll enjoy that. Also going on today on September 1st, it's the Ingraham Labor Day Picnic and tractor pull. You're not going to have fun unless you got a tractor pull going on with your Labor Day. This is up in Ingraham. The truck pull starts at 9 a.m. In case you were thinking of sleeping in, you might be hearing the trucks firing up and dragging sleds around 9 a.m. You guys, either of you into a truck and tractor pulling?
I've never been to one before.
Have you never?
Never been.
How about you?
Well, actually, yes. My brother actually has done the pulling of it.
Oh, no kidding. That gets loud, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Yeah.
Might be difficult to sleep in. That's so yeah. Keep that in mind if you're doing that. Okay, the truck pull at 9 o'clock. A big fish dinner at 11 a.m. 11 to 2. That'll be in the community hall up there in Ingraham, and then get that digested. Vegetable soup dinner at 4 p.m. along with a 50-50 raffle. Treasure baskets, a novelty stand. If you want more information up there, give them a call at 618-676-2304. That's up in the Ingraham Labor Day Picnic and Tractor Pull. Speaking of tractors, now this isn't a pull. They've been doing this in Wayne County now for probably 15 or 20 years. The Wayne County Tractor Drive is set for Monday. It starts at 8 a.m. It goes to 2 p.m. This is a lot of fun. I guess it's the 17th annual Wayne County Antique Tractor Drive. All tractors that are model year 1995 or earlier, that's 30 years of age or older, are welcome to participate. The route will begin and end at the Merriam Community Church over there on the east side of Fairfield. The route will head east and south through the infamous, I didn't call it that. They've called it the infamous Pond Creek area with a stop at Lewis Scrap Metal in Burnt Prairie. Oh yeah, now that's good, clean fun, going to a big scrap mountain there in Burnt Prairie, as well as a drive through Boomtown Solar. It must be all the way down into White County. Tractors will stop for lunch and homemade ice cream at the Burnt Prairie Baptist Church. That'll be a good time. Check-in begins at 8 a.m. on Monday, this morning, with a planned departure time of 9. So if you're just watching this on Monday morning, you might be too late, but you might be able to catch up. You try to catch up. That'd be a lot of fun. Pictures going to be taken at the time of check-in, as well as the driver meeting will begin promptly. It started 15 minutes ago at 8:45, so sorry. Recognition will be given for the most original unrestored tractor, the oldest tractor, the youngest driver, and the driver who traveled furthest to participate in the event, as well as the driver who has participated in the most Wayne County tractor drives. So there you go. The oldest driver will be recognized with the Earl Smith Memorial Award. It's $20 to register and ride. If registered, that was if it was prior to August 15th. It's $30 today. So full details, including the registration form, can be found at the WayneCFB.com. So tractor drive in Wayne County. I'm assuming none of you folks have ever been on a tractor drive.
No, I have not.
I've driven many tractors. I grew up on a dairy farm, but
Oh,
I've
did
never
ya?
been on a tractor drive.
Does your family still have the anything left of the tractors or the
No, that's been all gone. So
but I bet it would bring back a ton of memories.
Yes,
about,
it would. Yes, it would.
Yeah. So you grew up on a dairy farm.
that's right.
How early in the morning were you required to wake up did you have to beat the cows?
Well, I was getting up since 5 years old at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, well, that's
Before you
not
went to
bad.
school.
That's
Yeah.
not bad. I've always heard the dairy farmers I talk to 4 a.m. and all this
Yeah.
kind of business.
Yeah.
It's a well, the cows, they don't get to take holidays.
No, they don't.
So yeah, that is today down again starting at just has already started or starting right now at Merriam Community Church. Over in Verona, check that Kid Monday. This is part of that Labor Day activities. They are having the South Central FFA Car Show. Registration from 8:30 to 11 with $25 entry per vehicle. They will start judging right now, but you can still get there because they're judging through noon. And again, most of these cars will probably take part in the parade at 2 p.m. So that's cool. What else is going on? I'm not going to have a new show tomorrow, so let's tell you a little bit about Tuesday. In Clay City at the Clay City Fellowship Church, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. They have opened it up for walkers. The Clay City Fellowship Church, formerly the United Methodist, will be opening on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 11 a.m. for folks to go in there and walk around and try to get yourself some exercise. For more information, if you'd like, give them a call at 676-1685. That's a 618 number, 676-1685. Leave them a message. They'll help you out any way they can. What else going on here on this beautiful September 1st? This happened. Now I got a weird one today, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of a strange one, but I am nothing if I'm not a stranger to strangeness. This is National Chicken Boy Day. National Chicken Boy Day honors the birthday of an interesting statue in California. Celebrate his ceremonial birthday and learn more about this unique creation. He stands 22 feet tall, holds a bucket of chicken. The fiberglass statue of a boy with a chicken head can be seen along Route 66, named after the former 1960s Chicken Boy restaurant, also known as the Statue of Liberty of Los Angeles. He joins other notable food characters such as the Big Boy and Ronald McDonald. He was in place until 1984, and then they found him and put him back up. So he's still there. In 2010, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger recognized the famous Chicken Boy statue along the famous historic U.S. Route 66 with the Governor's Historic Preservation Award. The Feathered Boy not only attracts visitors, but he also has a documentary and a polka song named after him. I tell you what, if you can get a polka song named after you, you are living right.
That's right.
Wouldn't you think?
Absolutely.
You kids ever traveled down Route 66?
I've not. No, I'm not. So
There are apparently, this is not only not only about the Chicken Boy, there are apparently all kinds of other statues along Route 66, including Muffler Man, Paul Bunyan, there's a big Paul Bunyan statue. The Cadillac Ranch, have you seen the pictures of the Cadillac Ranch?
I have.
That's the one it's like near El Paso, right? Or maybe a little bit farther, near Albuquerque, maybe?
Something like that.
Something. That's where the Cadillacs are sticking into the ground. What drove a guy to stick Cadillacs in the ground?
He's just driving it into the ground.
I guess so. He just wanted to hide the front, I suppose. I don't know. So, yeah, there you go. The chicken boy is today. Also today, I think you may have seen, Labor Day, of course, is the first Monday in September. This it recognizes the men and women who labor to build this country through a time-honored tradition with roots in the coordinated efforts of the labor movement of the 1800s. Folks salute the American workforce, as since the founding of the United States, the country has relied on its workforce for its infrastructure, from streets and buildings to transportation and security. The nation does run on labor. Many families spend Labor Day weekend on vacation. They pack the campgrounds with full and explore tourist towns for one last summer hurrah. This was Labor Day was started. All right, I do ask the occasional quiz. Now, y'all are both extremely well-educated people. These are easy answers. You should have no problem. I'll give you 10 years either way. What year did they first honor workers in New York City for Labor Day? In what year did Labor Day start? I'm going to give you 10 years either direction.
1910.
1910, he says.
I
How
was
about
going
you?
1957.
1882. So good. You got such a good effort. You were close, though. Yeah, you were relatively close. Yeah, Labor Day first, they started celebrating it back in 1882. It later moved to the first Monday in September in 1884. However, the observance wasn't officially recognized by the government entities until 1885, when the municipal ordinance was passed, and then Oregon, the first state to recognize it, in 1887, and then in 1894, Congress declared the day a national observance. So there you go, folks. A happy Labor Day. Hope you all enjoy your day today. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? I can get behind this one. National Burnt Ends Day. Are you ready for some flavor and sauce? If you say yes, then National Burnt Ends Day is your chance to celebrate one of the tastiest barbecue celebrations on the National Day calendar. Once considered trimmings or leftovers, burnt ends come from the point of a brisket. However, these days, burnt ends take center stage in a barbecue basket of smoky flavor and goodness, as they are all over the place. Celebrate the day by sampling some burnt ends. Actually, those don't look all that good. I do like the looks of these. They look like they got a lot of fat on them. The American Royal Association out of Kansas City founded National Burnt Ends Day in 2021 to promote Kansas City barbecue and their mouth-watering burnt ends. You guys have, by the way, I was a judge at the Effingham Jam this year. Did either of you go up or participate?
I've been there, not participated, but been there.
I tell you what, they have. I had never been there till this year, and it was fantastic. They had I think there were 11 different contestants that we were choosing from, and it was tremendous. They were the interesting thing is, it was pork butt that was the contest item, but you could create however you wanted to present it. A lot of people threw burnt ends in, and I'm a burnt ends guy. I go to little Porgies in Champaign and eat the rib tips. Those are not the same.
So how do you get to be a judge? It sounds like a wonderful duty.
Well, actually, the Wabash Cooperative helped sponsor the T-shirts.
Okay.
So they gave us a judge, and our marketing guy usually does that, but he couldn't judge this year, so he sent it out to the entire company and said, "Who wants to judge it?" I think I was the only one. I couldn't believe it. I said, yeah, I would love to judge a barbecue competition. It was incredible. The people, I mean, the people who People who compete in a barbecue competition already know what they're doing because you just put a lot of time into that. That's a big deal. So yeah, this is a nice National Burn-Ins Day. Hope folks enjoy it. The KCBBQ, the organization was started in 1899, and they have the World Series of Barbecue always in Kansas City. So that is a ton of fun. And they celebrate Burnt Ends Day. Good holiday to celebrate Burnt Ends Day. What else is going on today? What do you want to see on TV? It is pro baseball, Major League Baseball. That is mainly afternoon baseball since it's the holiday. At 1:10 today, the White Sox are at the Twins. That's Aaron Savali versus Joe Ryan. That's on Chicago Sports Network, channel 353. Also at 1:15, you're not supposed to call them this, but I'm calling them this. The Sacramento A's are playing at St. Louis. The A's don't know who they're pitching. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the Cardinals. He pitched great on last Wednesday night, but couldn't hold on. He just got beat by a better pitching. FanDuel Network, channel 370 is where the Cardinals will be. And Marquee Network at 3:05 today, we'll have the Cubs hosting the Braves. Spencer Strider versus Colin Ray. Cubs still have a shot to catch the Brewers. They got about 30 games to go. Still have a shot. And the Brewers are about 4 or 5 games up. Cubs can get them. It's Marquee, channel 367. Also, tonight on ESPN, the TCU Horned Frogs take on Bill Belichick and the North Carolina Tar Heels. That'll be on ESPN, channel 360 at 7 p.m. Going to have some fun today. We are talking with Amy Ellis and Kevin Bushur, and we'll come back, talk about Meals on Wheels, get you informed right after these words. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We are going to talk today with Kevin Bushur and Amy Ellis about the CEFS Meals on Wheels program and what you can do to help these help those folks out, to help feed the hungry, don't you, folks? What is the CEFS Meals on Wheels program? Tell me all about it.
Sure. CFS, we are a community action agency. We cover 7 counties of Clay, Effingham, Fayette, Shelby, Montgomery, Christian, Moultrie.
Okay.
And we've been providing services to those in need for over 60 years. We've been doing Meals on Wheels for 54 years. And
no kidding.
Yeah, 54.
It's been around since like 1970.
Yeah, Meals on
1971.
Wheels. Yeah.
How about that? When did it get started? I mean, what was the genesis behind it? Were folks elsewhere doing the Meals on Wheels programs, I guess, and just spread to Effingham County, or what happened?
Well,
You know the history of it?
not entirely. I know it was something that came about out of the Older Americans Act, and it just was supposed to be a program to help people socialize and centered around food and fun. So there were activities and all kinds of things that they did.
That's the thing that I guess is confusing to me, in that you go to these smaller communities like Fairfield, Albion, Flora. They have a senior center, and sometimes they provide meals, sometimes they don't provide meals. It's tough to know for those of us who don't have any involvement in it, what exactly constitutes the program. I guess I'm a little at a loss. Is it a county program? Is it a federal program? Is it a state program? Is it a local program? How's it work, Kevin? I'm confused.
Sure. So Meals on Wheels is just a kind of a trademark name. So
Really?
people call it different things. So
Yeah.
we get funding from state and federal programs to help us.
So you get grants.
Right, to help us have provide meals to homebound seniors,
Okay.
and to provide a congregate setting where people that are not homebound could come in and receive a hot meal.
Okay, so you do have a senior center type of setting.
Well, like in Flora, we're there at the senior center.
Yes.
Okay.
But not in every community we're at a senior center. Like in
See, this
Effingham.
is the confusing
Right.
part.
It's just wherever. Yeah, I agree. It's wherever you kind of landed. I
Yeah.
mean, like in Effingham, we're not the senior center. We're at the Park District, the Ron Deal Park District building is where we have our meals.
You kind of, you basically, you're instead of creating a senior center or something, you're looking for a spot that just works.
That's
for
correct.
whatever community you're in, right?
That's right.
Some of it depends on who your sponsoring agency is. Now, if the senior
See,
center
this
is your
is-
sponsoring agency.
Again, Amy, this is the confusing part. How many different sponsoring agencies are there?
Well, throughout the state, there's hundreds.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of how the grant world works. People apply for grants and you get them, and different agencies do different things. So, we've been lucky enough to have Meals on Wheels funding for 54 years through state and federal. So, we do rely on, donations in the public to run the program. So,
Yeah. So you see, that's the other point that we want to make sure that we talk about while we're here is the. I mean, there are shortfalls. You have grants to help help fund the program to a large extent. That's the thing. You're talking 7 counties, and I was asking you earlier before we went on TV. You blew my mind when I had no idea the size of this program. Tell me a little bit about the size of CEFS Meals on Wheels.
Sure. So, CFS in general, we cover, we have a lot of different programs at CFS, more than just Meals on Wheels. We have
What do you have?
workforce development training. We have utility assistance. Have you ever heard of LIHEAP?
Sure, LIHEAP, yeah.
Head Start?
Does LIHEAP still exist, by the way?
Yes, it does.
I didn't see. I didn't know. I mean, I've worked with folks who were on a LIHEAP, and it's a wonderful program. But I was worried that the Doge or something took care of LIHEAP.
No, we still have it. And just to let everybody know that priority period for seniors and for families that have children under 5 years old, that starts October 1st.
Oh, really?
So if you're in Clay FEM County and you're low income and you need help paying your electric bill, getting propane, you can come see us. So
We'll get into that a little bit deeper here in just a little bit, because I mean, folks probably don't know.
yeah, and then besides LIHEAP, we have homeless programs. We have Central Illinois Public Transit. So in Clay County, Effingham County, you see the white buses running around?
Yeah.
That's us. We're taking people to work. We're taking people to doctor's appointments, grocery stores, seeing friends.
That's fantastic. I mean, it's a different, you would think there'd be some kind of centralized agency type of thing, but it's all grant based, isn't it?
That's correct.
Because like in Wayne County, where I live, it's RMTD,
Right.
and they take people to the same thing, to the doctor's appointment, pick up the folks at the assisted living facility and take them to the Walmarts and stuff like that.
That's correct.
And that's what your folks do too.
And we do that too. So we have weatherization program where we weatherize homes and make them more energy efficient.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Do I qualify? I just had my gutters done, and I'm going to get a big fat utility bill here for the hot August coming up.
Yeah.
What kind of weatherization programs are available to folks?
Yeah, so the weatherization programs, again, it's based on income.
Yeah.
So, we go in and we assess the home and find out how we can make that home more energy efficient.
Yeah.
Maybe, a lot of times it's getting a new furnace, air conditioner, insulating the walls, putting more insulating in the crawl space and the ceiling, maybe some new windows. So those are the kind of the energy efficient measures that we do.
That's fantastic. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and learn a lot more here from Kevin and Amy, and we're going to figure out how you can help them out as well, because it's a wonderful program, helps a ton of people. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Be back here with Kevin Bushur and Amy Ellis right after these words. Stick around.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mud hole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Bushur Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Bushur Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Bushur Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Bushur strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Bushur Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Hello, I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I tell you what, I'm here with Kevin Bushur and Amy Ellis, and they just brought something to my attention that is tremendously important and needs to be discussed immediately. Tomorrow, orders are due. They are having a fundraiser. The fundraiser goes to Meals on Wheels, right?
That's correct.
All right, tell me about this fundraiser, Amy. This is fantastic.
Yeah, we've partnered with Deb's Catering, who is also the owner of the Giving Plate, and they are doing this pot pie fundraiser for us, where it's $30 per pot pie, and Meals on Wheels receives $10 from every pie sold.
I think you can probably zoom your camera in. Pause your screen right now. Let's get that. Try to get that a little closer to the camera there.
So it's the website that you want to visit there in the middle in the black. That's where you go to place the order.
Oh, I thought the QR
Yeah,
code.
you can get on there with QR code, yes.
That QR code goes directly to our website.
Okay, our website.
Oh, okay.
Yes, where there's a donate now button on our website.
I see. Okay, so the QR code takes you to your website. If you want to place your order, go to the givingplatefundraisers.com.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about this. I have never enjoyed the Giving Plates pot pies. Tell me about their lovely pot
I
pies.
have not had one myself, but they are very, very popular.
Amy, you're disappointing me.
I
terribly.
know. I've heard lots and lots of great reviews on their pot pies, and, people, when they find out that they're having this fundraiser, they come out of the woodwork.
Well, it's a wonderful fundraiser. I mean, you can't get. This is presumably not a single pot pie. I mean,
No, it's to feed a family of five to
Yeah,
six.
5
so-
to 6 people.
yeah, that's
So it's a nice sized pot pie.
Well, I mean, you go to Sam's Club. They'll occasionally have pot pies, and you're looking at $30 for $30 or $40 for one of those pot pies there,
Yeah.
and it'll feed about the same amount of people. But this one, you're helping raise funds for the Meals on Wheels, folks.
That's correct.
That's great.
I love it.
Yeah, we do have, right now, we have a waiting list for seniors to get home delivered meals, and that's what we're doing a fundraiser for.
How many seniors do you have on your home delivery roster right now?
How many home delivered?
Yeah.
Throughout our 5-county area, it's 488 seniors that are receiving meals on a
No
daily basis.
kidding.
Every day.
Every day,
Every day, 1 or 2, 3.
5 days a week.
How many
One
meals?
meal.
One meal.
One meal a day.
Yeah.
I imagine that if I am one of those seniors, that might be the only visitor they might get those days, right?
It is, yeah. That's one of the whole things, the purpose of the program is not only to provide food, but also to provide a daily check on the individual,
Yeah.
and to provide them with even if it's just a small amount of socialization, something to brighten their day and help, break up the loneliness.
And those Meals on Wheels are delivered by volunteers for the most part,
Yes.
for you folks, right?
Yes.
I mean, you have full-time employees, but you also use a ton of volunteers.
We have over 1,000 volunteers that deliver meals throughout our counties.
Wow.
They don't do it every day.
Sure.
It's one of those.
Well, if you got 480, you've
Yeah.
got that'd be a lot of two per meal.
Yeah, no, we have probably 12 routes that go out of all of our counties. Actually, more than that. I take that back because there's 8 routes just out of Effingham alone,
Oh yeah.
and there's 3 routes out of Clay County.
Well,
And then-
there's 11 right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more than that. It's several.
How'd you guys get into this? What got you into wanting to join CEFS? And I mean, were you initially a volunteer? I mean, it's a job, of course.
No.
But I mean, you get into it because you want to make money to feed your
Yeah.
family. But what did you see a calling or something, or what happened, Amy?
Not initially. My aunt was actually a site supervisor for the Altamont location.
Okay.
And she knew that there was a job opening, and she says, I think you should apply for this.
Yeah.
She thought I'd be a good fit for it, so I
Well, you've
did.
been there how long?
13 years.
So you must, I guess, enjoy it.
I do enjoy it. I enjoy working with the people. I enjoy seeing the smiles on their faces. One of the things I get to do occasionally is go out and do the home assessments with people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I get a chance to talk to them, and they tell me their story about how much they enjoy the program and what it means to them.
What do you see whenever you go out on a home assessment? I mean, I mean, it can't all be happy, joy at some of these homes, I'm guessing.
Some,
It varies, I suspect.
it varies a lot. There are some that are bedbound, and so their future is not, very
Yeah.
positive, and they're depressed.
Yeah.
So, the interaction with the volunteer does help to give them a little bit of hope. And
Is that, okay, I got to ask the question then. You said you have a waiting list to get on Meals on Wheels. And this probably is a tasteless, crass question, but how do you get on the regular list? I mean, are we going to expand from 480, or is somebody going to have to leave the program through either the graveyard or the nursing home?
well, that is
I mean, I
that
hate
is
to be.
a possibility.
I hate to be. It sounds forward, doesn't it?
What we really are hopeful for is that we'll receive enough funding to help us to take people off of the list, and that's
the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more donations.
Need more donations.
We don't want to wait for somebody to hit the grave.
No,
We want more
I was going to
donations.
no.
Kevin, I hate to be so cold, but I'm occasionally a cold jerk. I think he's gathering that. Let's take another break. We're going to tell, when we come back, we're going to tell you how you can volunteer as well as donate funds in addition to this fundraiser. There's all kinds of things you can do to help out the Meals on Wheels program. I'm here with Kevin Bushur and Amy Ellis. We'll be back right after these. Stick around.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Senior center I've ever been to had a pool table at it. I'm trying to get Amy to put a pool table in the congregant joint up in Effingham.
Problem with the bingo, though. Bingo is the big draw.
Well, now, how often do you play the bingo?
That depends on the site. Some sites play it every day. Some play it twice a week, some once a week.
I must admit, I have called bingo as part of a volunteer program I did it for about 7 or 8 years down at the Elks Club in Fairfield, and I did it once a week. It was about, I can only count probably 350 hours or times 3 out at a night. That's 1,000 hours I'm never getting back.
Yeah.
If you love bingo, God bless you. I tell you what. All right, Kevin, tell me how I can donate. How can folks? Because there's a need, isn't there? Tell me there's a need.
Yeah, there's a huge need. We have a waiting list. Last month we were up to 125 people on our waiting list through our 5 counties that we serve Meals on Wheels. We've gotten that down some, but we still have a huge need in all our counties. The easiest way to do is go to our website, CEFSEOC.org. And right on our front page, you can hit our donate button, or you can use the QR code right there and go straight to our website, and the donate button is right there. It's that easy.
This is the thing. The goal in Effingham County is $70,000. We're trying to clear the folks off the waiting list. All right, and to clear them off, to put it more succinctly, clearing off the waiting list sounds like bureaucratese. This basically, it's to feed these people.
Yeah, it's to feed seniors a hot meal every day and a friendly smile to delivering that meal. So.
Again, the folks, here is the QR code. If you're from Effingham County, let it give it a chance there to straighten. There it goes, locked into focus. Yeah, go to click on that QR code. That'll tell you how to donate there, right?
Yeah, it's very easy. It'll take you less than a minute.
Very simple there. That's in Effingham County. Also have the Clay County QR code, and Clay County has fewer folks on the waiting list, so their their needs are less. But I tell you what, $40 a week for a meal a day, that's pretty good, Kevin.
Yeah, it is. We try to keep our costs down because we want to serve as many as people as we can. We use Deb's Catering in Altamont. They make those meals, and they deliver those to Effingham and Clay County, and then our volunteers takes those out and gets them out. So
I've had Deb's Catering. They will do the occasional breakfast here at the co-op, and that's fantastic. They do a fine job. We've already talked a little bit about the folks receiving the meals, but I'm assuming that they are getting a better meal that way than they might have otherwise been getting.
Yes, all the meals are are made and approved by a local dietitian, so it has all the nutrients and calories for 1/3 of your daily intake. And Deb's Catering does a wonderful job. They go above and beyond and help the seniors too. And when you give money to CFS Meals on Wheels, you can say, if you're from Dietrich and you want money just to go to Dietrich, you tell us, and it's just going to serve people in Dietrich.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yes. And then all our money stays local. It's, with Dave's Catering in Effingham, so that money is staying in our counties and it's getting recirculated, so that's another good, we're not going to send it to somewhere in Chicago or somewhere else, so it's going to stay local.
Tell me a little bit about, and I'm assuming anything donated, it's your 501c3?
That's correct, 501c3, it's tax deductible, so, end of the year's coming up in 4 months, so don't wait.
Make your plans.
Just make your plans, and if you need to send us a check, our address is 1805 South Banker Street, Effingham.
62401.
That's correct. Or the easiest way is just get on that QR code and send us some money. And if you got a lot of cash, I will rent a armored truck and go down there and get it.
And give them a receipt. Make sure you give them a receipt so they can take it off their taxes.
Absolutely.
There you see, folks, you have the 1805 South Banker in Effingham, and also the web code there, the org.meals on or /meals on website. I'm having a brain cramp. Does anybody ever have a brain cramp whenever I need food, I guess, don't I?
That's right.
How come you didn't bring samples?
Oh dear, I was supposed to.
We were going to, it didn't happen.
Well, I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take one last quick break, and we're going to come back. I do have the menu for September ready to shop, and we'll talk about the fantastic food and these are your friends and relatives that are probably getting these,
Yes,
that
it
are
is.
receiving these meals, and we'll show you what they're getting and how you can help them out. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I've got Kevin Bushur here along with Amy Ellis, and we'll be right back. Wrap things up with them after these words. Stick around.
This is Christy inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true to size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Joined this morning by Amy Ellis and Kevin Bushur. Again, if you're looking for more information, you can go to, again, just hit that QR code, or if you don't know how to do that, stop by the office, right?
That's right.
1805 South Banker in Effingham.
That's right. Or you can go to, your local Meals on Wheels site, and that's on our website at cefseoc.org, and you can drop off a check there. So
Absolutely.
Easy to do. Again, how long have you had the waiting list? Is this a new thing? Have you had it for years? What's the story with the waiting list?
We started a waiting list this time, for the first time, in February. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, February.
Did you have what happened in February? You think that did you have an influx of people, or just a loss of grants or something?
No, it's nothing like that. We just started looking at the projected numbers and how it was going to finish out through the grant year, realizing there wasn't enough money there to cover the demand.
Wow. That must have been a kind of a shock to the system, Kevin.
yeah, it is. I mean, we don't want to put seniors on a waiting list, but we have to run a budget, just like you do
Everybody
at
does.
home. And when the expenses outweigh the revenues, we had to start put people on a waiting list. So, the higher cost of food, higher cost of labor, that affects how many meals we can get out to our seniors. So.
There again, folks, is the Clay County way to help in Clay County. Use that QR code, take a picture of it, I can leave it here long enough for you to get your camera out and get up there to the screen too. And there's the Effingham County one. Are those the same QR codes?
Yes, they are.
Well, you see, no, it makes me feel silly. You're helping out either one.
That's right. That's right.
But like you said, Kevin, you can direct it, right?
Yeah, you can. There's a spot on there you can say if you want it for Clay County, Effingham County, or Flora, or Louisville.
You got friends in Dietrich or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's fantastic. That's outstanding. All right. It's a meal delivered. Is it any good? I guess my mother. I have an 88-year-old mother. Say she needs Meals on Wheels. Would I feel good about her receiving Meals on Wheels?
Yes.
What's the quality?
It's
top notch.
Scoot over this way.
Yeah,
just
top notch. High. The best quality. It's delicious. If you ever had their chicken or their carrots, the carrots are like dessert. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're that good. So
here's the menu, ladies and gentlemen, for September. You can almost see it there. Grilled pork on Tuesday. Oh, closed today. So yeah, but I bet you'll still take a check, won't you?
Yes, I will still take a check.
Monday through Friday each week, grilled chicken breasts. Hey, that's grilled pork tenderloin. That's pretty doggone. And it's a whole grain bun. That's healthy, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Using the roasted red peppers as well as, and you get fruit. Strawberries, watermelon on Wednesday. I'm looking there. What is the finest meal I'm going to... Bratwurst with sauerkraut. There's a great idea. Give all kinds of folks a bunch of sauerkraut. That might want to drop the meal off and then turn around and leave.
That's right.
We let the participants help in planning those menus. So
do you?
Yes, we do.
So is that why we have bratwurst and not like fruit roll-ups or something like that?
Yeah.
I like it. Some of the other ones there, you got the hamburger there in the week of the 16th, oven-baked chicken. Hey, I'm coming in for Thursday the 18th. Do you have Thanksgiving every month?
Every 6 weeks.
Every 6 weeks,
Yeah.
turkey and dressing?
Yeah, we do a 6-week cycle that changes with the seasons, kind of.
Well, that's handy. And milk is served with it, milk and bread. It looks like. How about that? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. You have the phone numbers there. If you need to reserve a meal. Now, it says suggested donation. Will they make that donation in advance, or do they make the donation whenever they get the meal? How's that work?
So once a month, we calculate how many meals we send out, and we send them a little statement that says, you receive this many meals. This is a suggested donation.
Yeah.
Give what you can. Do
people? I guess I'm a little confused on the pragmatic parts of it. If I'm receiving Meals on Wheels, do I order them a full month in advance, or do I say, well, I'm going to be in town Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Other than that, my granddaughter is taking me out to lunch.
It could go either way. With our home delivered clients, we pretty well know that they're going to get them every day, no matter what, unless they're going to a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
And so they would just call the day before and let us know that they're not going to be home.
What are the to be on Meals on Wheels? What are the requirements? Are there age requirements or
age is the only requirement? 60 years or older. Mm-hmm.
So this is it doesn't matter income.
Income is not considered.
So if home delivered, you have to be homebound.
Yeah.
So if you can get in your car and drive to McDonald's or drive to Casey's or Dollar General, you can't get a home delivered meal, but you can come to our congregate site. Mm-hmm. So.
And the congregate sites are entirely all over the place, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Where do you guys ever eat the meals?
I do.
Yeah, I've brought my father to the site and had the meals. We had the fried chicken, which is, again, that's the fried chicken and meatloaf are the favorite for me.
They are.
Yeah. When you talk about the congregate sites, we talked about there's no pool table in Effingham.
No, sorry.
But what will you find a pool table, or do folks, when you say it's not just for the meal? No. Folks play bingo.
They play bingo.
And dominoes or anything?
Dominoes. Sometimes they put puzzles together.
They have speakers sometimes to talk about it.
Sometimes they do a craft. Yeah, educational speakers, that's one of the things that people do come in and learn more about different services or health-related topics.
How often will you have a different speaker come in? I guess now that you mentioned it, I spoke at a meeting in Xenia that I think was like a senior citizens type of meeting. I didn't. Was I involved with this? Have I already helped you out once?
Well, no, you wouldn't have ours, but you could have with another Meals on Wheels, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
We deliver to Xenia, but it's only a home delivered route.
Oh, okay.
We only
Well,
go once a week.
This was in their community building,
Okay.
the old school down there, down there. This was years ago too. They never asked me back. I don't know. I think I confused them. But I tell you what, it is a wonderful. Have you ever had somebody just basically say, I don't think that's a very good charity, feeding the adults or feeding the older folks?
No, we don't. I mean, the community is very grateful for our services, and community at large does a great job helping CFS get those meals with donations and with volunteering. Again, like Amy said, we have 1,000 volunteers that help us every year.
We do, but we always have a need for more. We've got several open routes in all of our locations.
I was stunned. We talked a little bit ago about the size of the organization. 180 employees. Where do the grants come from? Are you getting from the state? Are you getting the grants from the federal government? How's that work?
We get grants from the federal government, grants from the state. We get local grants. Anything we can do to help an individual at need, we're going to try to help that person. And if we don't know the answer, we will try to get them to the right organization if we don't have funding to help. But we're here to help the community at large. In
addition to the Meals on Wheels.
In addition to Meals on Wheels. So.
And you're always looking for volunteers to help, right?
That's
Absolutely.
right.
If somebody is interested in volunteer to get hold, just come down there to 1805 South Banker.
Yeah, or they can, one of the sites, go to the sites, our site, or go to our our website, and we have a volunteer page. They can.
And it's not just to help out the Meals on Wheels.
No.
Right. We have other programs you can help out in our.
Tell me about some of the other programs. You mentioned a few as we were talking earlier. Tell me about Back to the Workforce program. Didn't you have one of those?
Yeah, we have a workforce. It's called the Workforce Investment and Opportunity Act. So we help individuals with training. For example, if you have someone that's low income, or maybe they just lost their job and they want to go back to school to be a nurse, we can pay for tuition, books, and fees. Help for transportation costs, buy uniforms for somebody to go back to school and become an RN. Or if somebody wants to get their CDL.
And this isn't just for elderly folks.
No, this is for anybody.
Yeah.
If you are a low income, or if you just got laid off from your job, you're eligible. We have a youth program where we, help youth find employment. We also work with businesses. So if you're a local business, we do on-the-job training where we reimburse you up to 75% of a person's wage. If you're working with us, so it's $1,000 for businesses. We have incumbent worker training where we work with businesses. If they're training some of their employees new skills and it'll help them get promoted, then we can pay for that training with you guys, with businesses. So we do a lot of different things in the community.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wonderful way for you to help your community. And again, it says Clay County here, but it is for the entire CEFS area, all the counties involved. The donations will help the Meals on Wheels program as well as all of the rest of them. Folks, I tell you what, I have learned a lot. Did you expect that I was so stupid about it? Did you realize that I had no idea? Do you run into people who are as dumb as me about it, or what?
Well, if you don't need it, you don't know about it.
Right.
That's right.
If you don't know somebody needs it, you don't know about it.
And you just hit the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Right.
Amy, thank you so much for being here. Kevin, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. Folks, we'll see you all next time on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Have a great rest of your week.